Okay, let's talk about the Fraser, the Families Responsibilities Commission of the Cape York. Originally was the Basics card, and it was run by the community, and the government kept their nose out of it. And then Ian Truss stuck his nose in from East Kimberley and was wanting the cashless debit card on them as well. So there's big differences in that program. And the people of the Cape York did not want the cashless debit card because it didn't work like their program worked. So their program worked that somebody was referred, mandated to go on to the Basics card for 12 months. In that period of time, they were assigned a caseworker. They got all full wraparound services supports for any addictions that they may or may not have had. They got assistance with getting their kids to school to improve their school attendance. And then after 12 months, once they ticked off all the boxes, they got off the Basics card. They got their freedoms back, they got their lives back. But at no stage did they lose their human rights or their legal protections in law because they were on the Basics card, which is government run and operated. Now, they've had the cashless debit card rammed into them because the federal government decided to merge the two bills. They didn't want the cashless debit card. So now, the people that are forced onto the cashless debit card in the Cape York region no longer have the caseworkers and the supports. There is no pathway off the card anymore, right? And with no age cap, it's till death do us part, right? They've also lost their human rights protections, their legal protections in law, as they're contracted to a private company without their consent. So there's big losses here. You know, they've lost their self-determination and their autonomy and their privacy rights because all of their data is now shared overseas, right, and is sold off. And they are basically sold off, right? The Cape York program was very different. Unfortunately, it's been ruined by the cashless debit card, and it's not fair. It's not fair to even include it. They should have left them alone with their community-run Basics card program that was working for them. But no. Ian Truss from the East Kimberley had to stick his nose in, right? I remember watching one of his speeches and it was disgusting what he was saying, what he wants for everybody and the social behavioural change that he wants to impose on everybody. Sorry. But unfortunately, Cape York got lost. They lost their really good program. It was the only model that was working for income management, and they lost it to the cashless debit card.